Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my fabric store haul. I actually just went today, so I want to show you this stuff while it's fresh in my head, what I want to do with the fabric that I purchased today. As you all know, I have the tendency to buy fabric and forget what I bought it for, just like my last fabric haul. Some of that fabric I still haven't used. And I pretty much forgot what I bought a lot of it for. So this time I'm gonna write sticky notes. So let's get started. Okay, I had a few things in mind. I spent a great deal of last week creating some new patterns that I will be doing tutorials for on this channel soon coming up. So I went to the store to buy a few more yards of fabric for a few of them that I don't already have the fabric for, or I want to use a different type of fabric, if you understand what I mean. So let's get started. So when I started walking around the store, which is what I do all the time just to see what's new, to see what's on sale, I came across this and I thought it was so cute. They're little like Russian dolls, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what they are, like little tchotchke dolls or whatever. So yeah, I thought this would be cute to make a skirt for me or Autumn. If she likes this fabric better, I will make like a skirt or maybe some cute little shorts for summer for her. This is a 100% cotton fabric, so it's a little bit firmer material, but it can be used to make like skirts or shorts. You can also use this type of fabric to make quilts with, so it is pretty versatile. So this is the first thing that I purchased, and then as I was going along, I also came across these little skulls here. I think these are like the what do you call that, the Night of the Dead skulls or something like that. If you are familiar with these kind of skulls, let me know. But again, this would be cute as like a skirt or some shorts, maybe like a tunic top or something like that. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. So these two are the only two that really don't have 100% purpose to them. I mean, they have purpose, but these two are not part of what I went to the store for. They were just something that I saw and I picked up, and they were on sale, so I got them. So that's what these two are. And then I started shopping for the things that I needed. This is like a kind of rayon spandex material, and as you can see, it has a two-way stretch to it, and we talked about the two-way stretch before. It means it stretches this way and it also stretches that way. So it is a pretty light, it's kind of a lightweight fabric. It has this nice little print on it, and the purpose of this particular fabric is for, I got too much of it, but that's always good because I like to have extra laying around the house. So the purpose of this was, a couple of months ago I got a request to do a high neck bikini top, and I haven't forgotten about you, the person that requested this for me. I will be doing this soon. This will actually probably be the next video you guys get from me, is this high neck bikini top for that request, because the weather hopefully here in Michigan will start getting warmer soon. I doubt it, but I'm always hopeful. Now this is more of a flowy type of fabric. It has butterflies on it. I thought this would be really cute. Now I have two different, let me hold it up so you guys can really see what it looks like, and it's like a light green, kind of almost mint as the main color, and then it has like these little flower things on them, and the butterflies are sitting on top of these like leaves. That's what they are. They're different types of leaves. So what I had in mind for this was either a light kind of circle top or a light dress for Autumn. I only got 1 yard of this, so this will work for either one of those projects. The next thing I got was this sailor fabric. I was not looking for this particular fabric. Oh, I'm sorry. I just remember what I purchased this for, to do some vintage shorts, like night shorts or whatever. That's what I bought this fabric for. I just remembered when I saw this fabric. And this fabric is also for that same thing, for like night shorts or lounge shorts. And I'm going to add some trimming to the both of these. So this will be an upcoming tutorial as well, either on this channel or my blog. So that's what that's for. And this is another lightweight fabric. It's kind of sheer. If you can see it, I'll put my hand in it so you can kind of see that. So if I do make these type of shorts with them, of course they will just be for lounging or for nighttime, because they are it is kind of sheer. This is knit, and you guys know how much I love knit. This is a lightweight knit, and I do believe I bought this same color last year, but it was a thicker kind of jersey knit that I bought. This is more of a lightweight kind of flowy type of knit, and this is either going to be for a dress or a off-the-shoulder top that I have planned. So that's what I purchased this burgundy fabric for. This initially, the thought, now this is a more, I want to say, they call this kind of activewear / dancewear fabric. It's kind of thick. I want to say it's maybe medium weight. It has a one-way stretch to it. Yeah, this is more of a one-way stretch. It's actually stretching more at the bottom a little bit, but when I was messing around with this fabric in the store, it's more of a one-way stretch. But as you can see, it's a medium weight. Now initially the thought was to make like some cropped leggings for this, but I can also use this to make kind of a thicker dressier type of skirt for this, or a dress. But the initial thought for this fabric was to do some cropped leggings. And last but not least, for the fabric, this is another knit. It's really, really soft. This is also like a lightweight knit, and it has a one-way stretch as well. This is going to be for a dress. I thought this was a really pretty color. This could be something I can make for Easter, for either Autumn or myself. I actually may even have enough to do something for both of us with this fabric. So this is another knit, and like I said, this is a one-way stretch, and it's like a lightweight knit. And I got all of this fabric from Joann's, if you're just curious as to where I purchased the fabric from today. But I did go and I got some other things. Just walking around, you know, these items actually weren't planned, but I picked them up anyway. So I have a couple of packs of these, and it's yards. It says yard sale on it, but these are trim for everyday projects. It's 9 yards total in these packs, and I could use like the lace as a trim for maybe the sailor print shorts that I'm gonna make. These, I bought these because they had the pom-poms, and I thought that would be a really cute trim for that fabric that has the butterflies on them, for those like lounge night shorts. I got this little pack thing. I don't really need it, but I wanted the small scissors in there, so I just bought this whole pack because this little pack was cheaper than buying the other scissors that I saw. And what I need these for is just basically like cutting off extra threads and stuff when I'm downstairs, so I don't need like a really what is the word I'm trying to think of, but you guys know what I'm saying. I don't need a really sharp pair of scissors to do that for, so I didn't need to spend like $14 on a good pair of the trimming scissors, because I'm just using it to like cut thread and stuff like that. So that's what I bought this for. And then I saw this because Autumn saw a pillow with a face on it, and she wanted me to buy it, and I told her I can make it myself. I'm not going to spend that amount of money to buy the pillow when I can make it. So that's what I bought this for. It is sew-in computer printer fabric. And I had some of this before. I actually made something for my sister and my niece when my niece was pregnant with her son, was now 5. Joe's 5, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're watching, Shauna. I'm sorry. I bought this, which is a drawstring threader. Makes my life easier, and I can probably get rid of the safety pin technique from buying this by Dritz. And if you guys can kind of see what it looks like at the bottom, and this will make my life so much easier. And this I saw in a video that I was watching recently on another lady's channel who also does like sewing tutorials and stuff like that. I saw that she had this loop turner. Now I have another technique that I've used, and if some of you have watched some of my other videos, you would see that I had just bought like a PVC pipe from Home Depot, and I used like a stick or whatever, that technique. But that doesn't help me when I have like spaghetti straps or something that I need to do. So this is what that is for, and this is also by Dritz. It wasn't really expensive. I don't know. I can't remember how much it cost, but this. And the last thing, guys, was because my children keep using my Beats earbuds and I don't want them broken. I saw these on the way out for my son, so I'm just getting those for him. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was a really short fabric haul, just because I still have a lot of fabric from last year that I bought to do like spring and summer tutorials for, so I didn't really need a lot, but I wanted some new fabric just for the patterns that I just drafted last week. So that's what I did. If you have any questions about any of the fabric or anything that I showed you today, just go ahead and let me know in the comments. For those of you, again, who don't like videos where people talk a lot, you probably don't want to watch my videos because I talk to my viewers. So sorry about that. There are other YouTubers that you can watch that maybe don't talk as much as I do, but I like to be sure that I'm giving all the information that I can to my viewers. So for those of you haters who always make mean comments about me talking too much, go somewhere else. And that's it for me today, guys. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and share it out if you choose. If you want to see more of what's to come, go ahead and subscribe. All of my social media is in the description, as well as some other links like my Etsy shop and all that kind of stuff is there. There is also a link to my Etsy shop on my channel page where you can check that out. I have not started that vlogging yet. I will, guys. I'm getting there. It's just been so much going on in my life where I just haven't had the time to vlog, but I will be vlogging soon. But if you want to check out some of the family vlogs that are already available on that channel, that link is also in the description. My husband and I just started a movie review channel. I don't know when we're going to make it live, but by the time you see this video, if it's live, I will have the link to that in the end slate of this video. So yeah, so please don't forget, if you have any questions or if there's anything that you would like to see me do on this channel, please go ahead and send your requests, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. I will see all of you next time. Bye.